What's up, guys? All right, I got some more solo drills here for you. If you have a bag at home, if you have a heavy bag, you can unhook it from the chain, pull it on the ground for this, and you can put some little wedges underneath it so it won't roll. Or if you want an extra challenge, don't use the wedges, and you get a moving bag that's mimics a moving body fairly decently. But anyway, I'm going to show you some neon belly drills you can work, and they're progressive here, so it starts simple and then builds up, and hope you like them. And also, I've been seeing different people online making their own version of drilling dummies like these. So I've seen guys take two buckets together, two like big buckets together, and then wrap blankets around them to create a barrel type. But anything you can use. You could use like a stool and wrap yoga mats and blankets around that. But anything you can create that's like cylindrical or even kind of boxy, you could do these drills with, as long as it's soft enough and stable enough. You need kind of the blend of soft and stable. So anyway, I'm going to start here, standard neon belly position. And the first thing we're going to work on is just the basic windshield wiper drill. So putting my hands on the front of the bag here, which could be our opponent's chest, or you can also put your hands on the bag on the ground here. But for the basic one, we'll keep it here. So my foot's posted. I want to each time I want to make sure my foot is flat on the ground and facing forward with my hips here. So my feet and my foot are in facing the same direction, and I got a nice base tripod here. And I'll put my hands on the bag, and then I'm going to switch. I'm going to bring my outside foot to the inside, and I'm going to bring my knee and replace my right knee with my left knee here as I pivot on my right knee. So bringing it in here, switching to the other side. So once again, we're just bringing the knees in, boom, to this point, windshield wiping, and coming into a tripod here. So all together, once we put it together, you can start out slow and just but the idea is that we never take any pressure off the bag. The person on bottom or the bag should be stapled to the ground with our weight the whole time, right? And then as you start getting better at it, it can become a little more acrobatic. And so on. Just make sure you're keeping a good base, and again, you can't see it, but my foot is flat here, making a good tripod each time. So that's the basic windshield wiper drill. Next thing I want to work on, you can do that for 3 minutes, and then another round for 3 minutes is just switching standard neon belly. I'm going to move my hands over to chest and the hip, and then I switch to reverse neon belly and tripod facing the other way. Then I'm going to go back to my standard neon belly, reset my hands in front, and then I windshield wipe. Boom, other side. So now, I want to match what I did on the first side. I go switch my hands, chest and hip, reverse neon belly, back to standard, windshield wipe, reverse neon belly, back to standard, windshield wipe, reverse neon belly, back to standard, windshield. 3 minutes, okay? And then once you have that one flowing nice and well, you can try this next one. So the next one is we're going to step around for the arm bar, but for the drill, we're gonna go back into a neon belly. So say my opponent was pushing up against me here, I could scoop the arm, step around the head, and throw this arm bar here. But for the drill, we're going to keep back stepping this leg and come all the way back to neon belly. So I'll go back to that side to show it once again. Regular tripod, get low, step around, do a 180. You got to pivot on the balls of your feet here. Do a 180. The other knee is on the bag now. This leg in the front, back steps to a standard neon belly, but on the opposite side that you started. Right? One more time, I'm gonna windshield wiper back to where I started. Step around, pivot and rotate, back step, and I'm there. From here, once you got the hang of one side, you can alternate. I'm here, my outside leg steps around nice and low. I pivot, put the opposite knee on the back step. So you will make a little adjustment. My knee's kind of on the chest here, and when I base here, I'm going back to knee on belly. From here, we step around, pivot, back step, knee on belly, step around, pivot, back step, knee on belly, step around, pivot, back step, knee on belly. All right, so 3 minutes of that. Just getting used to the step around and the back step. Once you have that mastered, then you can play with the around the world. We're essentially breakdancing here. So it's the same thing as last time. Step around, pivot, back step. And now for this one, we're just adding a windshield wipe into the movement. Back to where I started. That's why it's called around the world. So, nice and slow one more time. Step, pivot, back step, windshield wipe. And then all together, looks like this. And then we can try the other side. Step, pivot, back step, windshield, step, pivot. And so on, guys. So try and just develop a flow with it. It's pretty fun once you get the hang of it. And that'll keep you busy. Just showing a little bit of each one. Got me a nice sweat going. And if you do 3-minute rounds, it's a sick workout and will vastly increase your general mobility on top of somebody. Okay? Thanks for your time.